Hi there, Aquarius. This is Kim here with your next 3-day messages. Let's just pull some quick messages for you and see how everything's gonna go. Opening up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages, and they're for your Most High. Let's see. For Aquarius. That's funny. Okay, and attraction on the bottom. So, what they are saying is, give it a little time or some patience here. Everything is in divine order. They're saying that with the Cosmos card here and the timing. So remember timing, everything happening kind of at once in the spirit realm. So you are already lined up with what you're wanting. Or whatever you desire. It's already happened. It's already lined up. Okay, and so affirm that. There is the geomagnetic storm, which sometimes are the energies. It's talking about the energies that happen outside of us. That, sometimes things are outside of our control. And just we're finding that calm in the middle of the eye of the storm is where we need to be at times. This can definitely be, overwhelm or being sensitive to things, issues that are going on in the world right now, for sure. It can be that there might be some things that conflict with what we had planned, and that might have to do with a relationship, also with attraction coming here too. But I look at the attraction as like you are attracting your desire also as it's coming towards you too. I'm just thinking that there's going to be some outside extenuating circumstances here that may feel a little jumbled over the next 3 days, but with the Cosmos, they're wanting you to have divine faith and trust that everything is in order, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like sometimes. So you have you have a desire here that is attracted to you. A person who may be attracted to you could be also attracting in, like I said, what you desire. So if you're you could be attracting in different types of abundance. Wow. You are definitely hitting the mark here when it comes to your great work, which is your reason for being here. It's the journey. It's your life journey and the work throughout, that your soul came here to do. But they're giving you flowers. They're saying, good job. A job well done. Oh, wow. Get ready for a new experience with the new pearl. Nice. And we'll get one more. Oh, 2 more. 10. And Pluto. So chances are that you've already gone through this Pluto energy here, or you might be just coming out of it. Pluto energy is about unavoidable transformation, something that just sometimes leads us to the underworld, but we find ourselves there. And that energy is wrapping up or being resolved. So I have chaos here in the reverse. Something's making sense, or it's going to, over the next few days, about why something happened or why something had to end the way that it did. Why something came apart the way that it did in order to come back together in the way that it did. All part of your great work, and something that you will be able to make sense of pretty soon. So here's your new experience to look forward to. This card, I also think of 10, it's associated with Jupiter. So expansion, growth, and fortune. And it might also have to do with the crystalline attribute. So the light body, letting in more light. So that would be helping you to activate DNA, and different types of abilities might be coming more and more online also. But they're specifically saying here that there is something definitely that you're going to be able to make sense out of, that it was at first it felt confusing. like as to why something happened the way that it did. Tell me more about what kind of changes here with 10. What kind of changes? How are they going to adapt? Well, I'm going to say that you'll just know. You'll just know. Have the Ace of Swords. So whatever kind of communication or clarity that you need is coming out of this chaotic energy, it will be crystal clear to you. So either some kind of communication is going to clear something up. It can be so just as an example, for any kind of, say if you had a date planned, a specific time you went to go see somebody, or if it was a very important work appointment, there's something here that feels like it's going to be changed, but you will get clarity and you will have the victory that you're looking for, meaning it will all come together and it will all make sense when it does. When it does. So you will know without a shadow of doubt why something had to be changed, and that it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Wow. Jumping off. They're jumping off the world. So you have some travel here with the world, and you have the Hangman energy. This Hangman energy feels like time here, like that time card where we're having to wait on something, but something's worth waiting, they're saying. Something is worth waiting on. And I think you know that something is worth waiting on because it's going to be a success, or it's going to turn out really good. The world is the new chapter. After a cycle has closed, to the new chapter that begins. Tell me more about the Hangman position. Not necessarily a position we always want to be in, but like I say, there's a rhyme and a reason. There's something that will make sense here. And wow, King of Cups. Could be a love interest. It doesn't have to be a male, like it's non-gender, but definitely have somebody that is very... interesting with him looking over to Pluto and being in between this new pearl. So there's somebody who's really connected to you or connected to your heart space. It could be a love interest, but it can also be like a mentor or somebody they lead their actions from the heart. And there is a new, like having a new beginning or something that's being transformed. We have fans, followers, people that want to see you succeed. The Three of Cups. People don't want to see you succeed. So you have people on your corner. Or in your corner. You have people rooting you on. You also have some people that are trying to cause distractions. Or you have chaotic energy. Actually, this is the energy that's going to be resolved. So if you have like different people all kind of wanting to do different things, something doesn't feel like quite in order with their energies, or they're petty, always causing problems, you have the exact opposite too. Like you also have people here who really love and support you. This is joy, abundance, and celebration. And Ace of Cups is something new that the universe is going to offer you, as well as Ace. So if something... like I say, if something doesn't work out, or like a timing, some type of meeting or timing arrangement for your work or in regards to a person has to change, it's going to be clear on why, and it's going to turn out for your highest good. Five of Swords. Whew. We have some heavy energy here in the Tower. I feel like somebody is not going to see the fact that you're able to adapt so well. And so something changes here pretty drastically. Oh, you have the Tower and the Death card. Both of these have to do with, and the Ten of Cups, have to do with Scorpio energy, that Pluto changing, transforming. You are not if you were conflicted or were having trouble focusing, I think something like that is completely changing. You yourself are going through major transformative time. And it's like you found yourself. And in a way, like this Hermit has said, if I have to go through a Tower moment, if something has to completely fall away, or if I have to separate from things that my ego identified with, or labels that my ego identified with, then so be it. Because your peace comes afterward. The happiness comes because of it. The sun, and then the 10 of Cups. Truly, your heaven on earth gets created because of your willingness to transform. Your knowing that if one door closes, that there's actually several open. I think this tower is representing the changes that you were willing to undergo. Yeah, for the sake of the divine plan, for the sake of the cosmos, where you knew if it has to come down, it's all in perfect order. It's all in perfect harmony. And you having that trust on your journey, which this is like the great work, the Hermit, is what brings it in. So let's get some from the 108 Oracle. Just kind of doing this short and sweet today, but this is a good reading. Lots of change. And it's like, so something, that's what's changing. The 5 of Wands is changing. The 5 of Swords is changing. And honestly, there's some people that feel kind of defeated by you. If they try to come up against you or something like that, they can see, or they're going to very much so see, that you have a lot of support. So if you're feeling uncertain at this time, because times are like in times of uncertainty, which you can definitely say right now, nobody is really certain of anything, but I have them saying, no, things are changing, and they will be changing for the better. Even if you feel like you're, uncertain, tap into your intuitive senses here, your psychic abilities with the person of water, emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic, intuitive, heart-centered, takes things personally. The person of air, the great mentalist, eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, unemotional, controlling, or sarcastic. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Tell me about what in specific do you want to point out is changing for Aquarius, please. And with the sun coming out in the world, it's a good thing. Something that you have worked on. Now, the child in that stage card can mean a relationship that you have been working on, or even a project that you have been working on, but it's like come to a certain point. It matures. It's manifesting from a certain point. So, yeah, wouldn't be a time to give up, even if there's a pause. Even if there's a pause. Get ready to receive. The Woman card is coming out. Wow. Somebody's going to receive really good news with the stork. I'm not doing gender, but I feel like this is divine feminine energy of receiving. But you're going to receive a message that kind of changes everything with the stork. This is something being birthed to life. And this card also can represent relocation, elevation, a glow up. But be ready to receive some really excellent news that lets you have certainty over what you have been uncertain. As whether, like, because I feel like you've gotten to a certain point with something or someone, and this is like, is it going to go further? Is this going to get better? And I think it is. And you get news about it. Prison card, child card. It's like something was halted for a while, and it could have been anxiety or nerves with the prison card. It could have been like the 8 of Swords, anxiety or nerves, worry about whether a manifestation was going to actually manifest for you, or whether a relationship was moving in the right way, whether a financial issue was going to be resolved. It was something that you viewed as like a mountain, like the obstacle to overcome. And Spirit is saying you've worked on yourself a lot, and it shows with the book, a lot of self-improvement, and there's still some beautiful secrets that they have in store for you. So they're not revealing everything to me, but there's a lot, completion here, emotional completion of happiness coming. So let's get you an angel number and wrap up your message. Whoa, that is a lot. 9. It is your compassion that makes you shine. You're devoted to helping the greater good. and you have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Your soul is most satisfied when you're being of service. I am compassionate. 111. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe the life you love. I am creative. And master number 44, your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. And that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I'm sending you love and light. If you want a private reading, information's in the description box below. Bye.